if I would just take this wet bean, there's gonna get cacao tree's gonna grow there. You get like a 99% germination rate.
Wow.
If this seed dries out, it's dead. It's got to be wet, right? So then what we're gonna do is we take all the beans and we would put them in like a fermentation jar, right? And that's what ferments, is the white pulp. The bean doesn't necessarily ferment, it's the white pulp that ferments. Someone asked me the other day at the farmer's market, they said, well, what type of fermentation do you do? And I looked at them like, what type of fermentation? It's either fermented or it's not. It's fermented well or it's fermented badly. It's like wine or beer. And, you know, it's just not like a different grade of fermentation. It's like, you know, it's either fermented or it's not. So you wanna put them in a jar or a box, right? And if you had 200 kilos, right? And if this was the Amazon where we had 90% humidity, 95 degrees out, it would ferment on its own. But here we need to heat up that box to really kickstart the fermentation. It has natural yeast on it that will kick it. Oh, we also use banana leaf, that white powder on the brown banana leaf. Put that on top, and that helps kickstart it too. I like to use glass, and a lot of farmers will use certain types of hardwood. You never want to use plastic, right? You can use banana leaves, right, like they do in the jungle, and that works well. Or you can use a woven baskets. Because these things, this pulp is very acidic. It'll eat through things. And when that bean dries, right, when it ferments, it'll plump up real big. When it dries, it shrinks down again, right? So it's like a sponge. And the skin, the tester they call it, the membrane becomes permeable when it reaches a certain heat. And so that's where all the chemical reactions, and that's how chocolate gets its chocolate flavors, through that chemical process. So you want to have them in a really clean environment, right? If you put them by the side of the road like they do in Central America, and all these two-stroke gas engines with lead, we're driving by and spewing all this stuff on the beans, and they had a huge recall of chocolate because of the lead content was really high.
It took them a while to figure out why is there lead in the chocolate.
How did they figure that one out?
Then they figured out it was the diesel two-stroke engines, and the beans were absorbing the lead.
A lot of that was in Africa too. So that's why I tried fermenting on drying on a metal tray once, like a baking sheet, and then all of a sudden the acids from the beans that were already dry started eating away the metal sheet.
Wow, so they just like to absorb everything.
So a lot of times you'll see pictures in books where they're drying on tarps, plastic tarps, or on the cement. It's like, no, you want to have it like on bamboo, or on some kind of natural material.